I created Halvex, where I'm tracking 200 Bitcoin treasuries across 33 countries. It has real-time updates for the financial data and Bitcoin holdings of these Bitcoin treasuries. The entire project is AI-driven and it fetches updates in real time and updates the database. It has the most comprehensive dataset in the Bitcoin treasury space. And the problem with analyzing Bitcoin treasuries today is that all of the data is spread across SEC filings, Ethernet filings, and press releases. Sometimes the CEOs even post the financial information on X. So it's very difficult to find all of the important updates and to see Bitcoin Treasury's capital stacks. And that's what Halvex is solving. Here we have the homepage of Halvex with all of the Bitcoin treasuries, the public companies that have Bitcoin on the balance sheet. So here is 185 Bitcoin treasuries listed, and we can go to MSTR, which everyone knows about, and you can see their Bitcoin holdings, stock price, and all of the important metrics to get an understanding of this Bitcoin treasury company. Here is the price and issuance chart, so you can see when and what instruments have been issued by the company. Here is a leverage and amplification chart. We can see here when MSTR started issuing the preferred instruments and how these two metrics have diverged in the past couple of months. Here we have an MNAV chart, and here is really where the most important aspect of Halvex comes in. You can see the entire capital stack of the company. You can see when the instruments mature, if they are in the money, and you can even see for the convertible preferreds like Strike how in the money they are. And here we have the complete capital stack of MSTR with all of their convertibles with a senior ranking to the preferreds. You can see their BTC risk, BTC credit, BTC floor, duration, and here is the calculated BTC risk and BTC credit. You can even see the BTC rating history of the instruments. And here is the cumulative financing chart. And this is very interesting in that you can see how large of a percentage the financing will cost after a specific amount of time. You can see the financial data of the companies, the ATM programs. We can see how STRC has been issued a lot lately. And here you have all of the instruments listed in a table: convertibles, preferreds, and other debt. So we can go to Strife, and here you see a lot more information about these specific instruments: how many shares are outstanding, effective yield graphs, price charts, notional, and more importantly than that, you can also see all of the terms for the instrument. You can really see the ranking, liquidation preference, cumulative, payment frequency, payment dates, rate type, call provision, put provision, use of proceeds. And I have 400 instruments that I'm tracking, and all of these instruments include the terms and the source filings for the terms. You can also see who the holders and the underwriters are. For MSTR, the holders aren't specific and it's a public IPO, but you can see the underwriters. You can see the outstanding history of how the outstanding amount of shares has developed for this instrument. And I also have a recent changes tab. So for this specific company at the bottom you can see what has changed recently. So we see on Monday they increased their Bitcoin holdings by 3,000. So this captures what Halvex is. And you can go to halvex.xyz and scroll through one of the companies or a couple of the companies that you are tracking and that you are interested in. And you can view their capital stack, you can view all of their instruments, you can view the recent changes. And then you should also go at Halvex1 on X and you can see all of the real-time updates.